Alright, here with my vinyl update. Just gonna dig right into it, okay? I found this one at Amvets. It's got a little bit of water damage on it, but it's Eddie Rabbitt's number ones, and someone kept the hype sticker. Must be the radio station because it is a promo. Nice gold stamp there. Kind of a boring cover, but it's in really great shape. And I like a lot of his tunes, like Drive My Life Away and I Love a Rainy Night. So, there's that. Oh, I should have put these in order. Well, anyway, I'll explain as I go. Hits by George Jones. I've been wanting this one. Love the cover. It's a mono press. And of course, it has a lot of great tunes. White Lightning, Accidentally on Purpose. She Thinks I Still Care, one of my all-time favorites. Tender Years, Window Up Above. No. It's in one of those annoying sleeves, I'm sorry. So it's on the Music Core label. Actually, I want these in order a little bit. Because I did get to see my uncle over the weekend, so I did pick up some kind of neat things. So, but I also want to show the ones that I've picked up that weren't from him. Maybe. Alright. Sorry. So these ones were given to me. Get your yayas out. Now, this is my third copy of this one. And I can't part with this one either because it's one of those 80s on 100% virgin vinyl, like digitally remastered type deal. It's in pretty decent shape. Pretty good, actually. So, although this isn't one of my all-time favorite Stones albums, it's still pretty neat to have. Paper Lace, featuring The Night Chicago Died, Billy Don't Be a Hero. It's got some ringware, but I just don't ever usually see this album. It's on Mercury. So, and that kind of Dynaflexy stuff. Sounds good. This was a garage band that I've never heard of until I picked this album up, and it's good. Down in the Good Times, so good. And this is still in the shrink, and they're good, I'm telling you. This album's not too expensive, pick it up. Every single song on here is good, and there's a cover of Good Day Sunshine, which is good. Give Me Some Lovin', so there's a nice little mix. It's good. I Could Be So Good to You is great. From start to finish, this album is good. With a Girl Like You, you can't get any more perfect than that. It's on the yellow Epic label. I'm serious. If you like 60s groups, pick this album up. I think they've got a couple, but this one's really good. The Worst of Jefferson Starship. I have the original gatefold for this one. This is must be a reissue. This I don't need it, but I can't ever part with anything Jefferson Airplane Starship. I said Jefferson Starship, I'm sorry. Jefferson Airplane. So this has like White Rabbit and stuff. They went through many phases. I even like the later stuff. I know they get hit hard with We Built This City and stuff like that. But I like all of it. So, and this one was a big shock to me. I've been looking for this one for quite a while. This is like, for me, the holy grail of Frank Sinatra albums. This is Frank Sinatra Conducts Tone Poems of Color. Now, I've had this on compact disc for quite a while, but never on vinyl. I think I even have it on cassette now. I used to use this one because I used to work with individuals with disabilities, and we'd go through. I wouldn't tell them the track titles, and we'd go through. I cut like strips of paper to these colors and stuff like that, and whatever color came to their mind, they had to glue it down, and ended up making a cover similar to this. It was a neat little lesson plan. But anyway, so I have a special place for this album. And I don't think this album ever got reissued on vinyl. I think this is just, it's probably I don't know if it has, with the 100th anniversary or birthday of Sinatra type deal, they've released reissues, but I still haven't seen this one. And so it's good to have this one. So, and I missed this at my record store. They had it at the Bop Shop, and I missed out on it, so it was good to get this one. The Best of B.B. King. This is on, what, I think MCA Records. So it's got like the typical, well, I guess you can't see it. I had to use a polyline sleeve because it didn't have a sleeve in it. Typical rainbow stuff. So they went to that, and I always liked this label, but I always hated that plain black MCA label. Boring. I think it's pronounced Errol Garner. Soliloquy. Soliloquy. Never heard of him, but I decided to pick it up. The lady at the antique shop told her to be careful with the sticker. She wasn't. But anyway. This one was like, should have been in the record graveyard. It was filthy. I gave it a good clean. Columbia 6i here. And this is Jazz Star. So this is Ron Carter. I cannot talk today. Sonny Rollins and McCoy Tyner. And now we're getting into the ones from my uncle. 16 Men Swinging. Count Basie. This is on Verve. And I'll show you once it focuses. And if you can probably hear my dog. Duke Ellington, New Orleans Suite. Man, get this talking bit down, we'll be good. This is also on Atlantic, sorry. Art Tatum? I don't know, Masterpieces, another jazz artist. He's new, I've never heard of him. New to me anyway. And camera's still not focusing. So, this is also on MCA. I'm not going to show it because it's on the same label. This one I was excited about. Sound System, Herbie Hancock. I have one album from him, and it has no cover. So, it's good to have this. And I did give this a listen. It kind of reminds me of like Miles Davis later stuff, like Tutu and stuff like that. It's kind of neat. And this I have listened to. This is great. Ella in Hamburg. Ella Fitzgerald. This is great. Pick it up. It's a fantastic album. I did want to say she ends with side one with A Hard Day's Night. I don't know if it's because I'm getting into more Beatle covers by other artists, but that is good. Her version of A Hard Day's Night and her vocals, fantastic. You've got, Tommy Flanagan on piano, which is cool. She does like That Old Black Magic and Body and Soul. And she does some Ellington. The only thing I didn't care for was the last song, Old MacDonald Had a Farm. Not a big fan. But if you see this, pick it up. If you like jazz. But even if so, like YouTube, A Hard Day's Night, Ella Fitzgerald. It's really good. The Individualism of Gil Evans. Gil Evans worked with Miles Davis, the whole crew here. But this is my first solo album. Now this was 75 cents. It's not perfect. It is a mono copy, but it plays great. So you can see some of this. But it really does. Hardly any background sound. Background noise. But still worth it. I don't like to leave any of these jazz albums for that price. And to me, for 75 cents, it's worth the cover. The cover is in great shape. So, but it just so happens that the record still sounds great as well. A lot of these old records still stand the test of time because they're those deep groove pressings, and they still sound great. Ellington 66. This is on the Reprise label. And it's very clean. I didn't even have to clean it. So, damn it. The only thing is, these little baggies, these, frustrate me. There we go. Put that back in there. Whoop. All right. And these are some more that my uncle, he was selling. So these were $3 a piece. I forgot to mention, I did pick up Pink Floyd The Wall. It's not in here. I forgot to put it in the stack, but I did pick that up. I'll show it in the next video. American Stars and Bars, Neil Young. I've never seen this one. This one's on Reprise too. Yeah. Nice upgrade of Dark Side of the Moon. This is a reissue, but really it doesn't bother me. This, I don't know if this is like an 80s reissue, but it's clean. This is my cleanest copy I've ever owned of this album. So, and Pink Floyd The Wall, but I thought mine was in worse shape, but it's actually really nice, so that one will go up for sale or trade or something. The Stray Cats, Rat and Rave. I've only ever had the one with, Rock This Town on it. This is great from start to finish, so show you that. This was a surprise. The Mothers of Invention on MGM. I originally sold this one, so I got it back. Bowie changes too. I've always liked this cover, so it's good to have back in the collection. This is in the typical RCA label. A 12-inch single, which I've been wanting. Absolute Beginners, which I really like this song. And glad that it's extended play. Good cover here of Bowie. I'm pretty sure this is on the EMI American label. Pretty neat. This one was a surprise. Never mind. The Bollocks. I think that's how you pronounce it. Here's the Sex Pistols. This is their big album. You see this everywhere. People listening to it. This album's good if you're like in a frustrated mood and you just turn it up. It's a good album. I was really surprised he had 2 copies. And these come in through the thrift store. I wish I had a thrift store like that. Daryl Hall and John Oates, Ecstatic. He gave me this one. This is a promo. I already have this, but there's a stamp too. So it's cool to have a nice promo copy of this. Pink Floyd. I cannot remember the name of this. I think it's called The Final Cut. And I'm fuzzy again, but I'm running low on time, so I can't. There's that. Nice one to have. I haven't listened to it yet. Taking Liberties, Elvis Costello. I like Elvis Costello, and especially if I can find him at a good price. I like the old school label that he chose. Very, very cool. So, that, my friends, is my vinyl update. I do have CDs that I'm going to show. Usually I don't show them, but some of these are pretty neat, so I'll make a separate video for that. Alright everyone, take it easy. Peace.